This video might not be for everyone, or maybe it is, I don't know. You tell me, let me know in the comments below. Because the thing is, there are so many amazing videos out there giving you all these tips on things you can do to raise your vibration, increase your frequency, you know, get you into the perfect state so that you can manifest everything that you want, which is already yours, by the way. If you can think it, it's out there and it's yours. But there are so many videos out there explaining beautifully how to do this that I wanted to do something perhaps a little bit different. So that is why this is 3 new ways to raise your vibration. And of course that doesn't mean that they're new, it just means it's how I've started. You're also getting my face today. That's for 2 reasons. Firstly, I'm a little bit short of time. And secondly, for some reason, I just feel like this video may work a little bit better if I can look at you and talk to you directly rather than just being this voice that appears out of the ether. Sorry about the camera quality. Could be better, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. It's a little bit jumpy. So I'm not going to keep you waiting. We will jump straight into it. Oh, before we do, I'm Alice. Always feels really weird saying my name. I don't know why. On this channel, we cover everything from meditation, law of attraction, and spirituality. Basically everything you need that will help you thrive as you. The first thing I want to say before we get into the actual 3 ways you can go about this is that we tend to think we have to raise our vibration. And I've always kind of looked at it the other way around. I kind of feel like we are naturally that high vibration that we want to be. We're naturally it. It's already there. The problem is all the other things that come in that lower it. All the things that come in and clutter it and distract you, take you away from what you actually are at your core. And that's why in this video I'm kind of focusing on, rather than projecting out, it's more focused on what you can do to bring you back to you. Because when you're back to you, you are naturally vibrating at that frequency which is ideal for everything that you want. Because that frequency is your higher self. And I also kind of feel like this message is a really positive one because it's a bit like the seeker's journey. You know, and that famous Rumi quote that is, what you are looking for is where you are looking from. You know, we're projecting out, we're going out and finding all of these things. And I'm not saying that's not beneficial. What I'm saying is, if this resonates with you, and it won't resonate with everyone has a different path. But if this resonates with you, then it can be really powerful because you're already that vibration and you just need to fall back into it and realize that you are. And what I'm saying is it can be incredibly simple. I'm going to share 3 tips in this video, 3 steps that you can take, which will just lead you to being more and more that. And these ones that I'm going to give you may sound a little bit airy-fairy and esoteric. Like I said, they aren't for everyone, but they personally work for me, and if they work for me, I think there might be someone else out there for whom they will work, and that's why I'm sharing them. So let's get into tip number 1. And it's going to sound so obvious, but it is to be authentic. That might sound like a massive thing, but there are some easy things you can do which are actually really incredibly effective at getting you to that point. And the first one is to feel your emotions. Don't ever suppress anything. Your emotions that arise naturally are, as they say, energy in motion. They are that energy flowing through you. They're really important, and we often suppress them. I did for many years. So really feel your emotions. Don't deny any of them. Feel them. Really feel what they're trying to say. Feel the beauty in them. And I know that might sound silly and awful because perhaps, especially at the moment, a lot of us are feeling emotions which we wouldn't necessarily choose to feel. I've been doing a lot of this recently. A lot has happened and I have been feeling these emotions and they're incredibly strong. But I feel like it has really elevated me in some kind of way. Like a lot has shifted within me because of it. You suppressing your emotions is you suppressing your vibration. Emotions are supposed to just flow through. Like everything. Everything is just a flow. But we tend to put stops on it. We need to try and eliminate those stops and let things flow the way they naturally flow. If you think about a child how they move through emotions so quickly because they don't associate with them. They just let them come and they let them go. They don't start analysing them. They don't start resisting them. They don't start pushing them down. They come, they go, they move quickly. And that's kind of what life is. We move through these things. It's just a flow. It's a dance. It's a beautiful, beautiful dance. If we can let it dance and not keep stopping it and saying, oh, I'm not sure about that move. Feel it. Appreciate it. Say thank you. Love it. Any emotion that you don't love will end up controlling you. It really will. So meet every emotion with compassion and love and acceptance. And I'm not saying we can do this just like that. It obviously takes time. The things I'm sharing with you are not things that I've mastered. It's just things that I know when I do these things that everything's so much better. It's a constant journey. Life is a journey. Life will never be anything but a journey. If the journey has stopped, then you're no longer living. So we're all improving constantly, hopefully. At least here I know we are. So that is tip number 1, whatever I've been calling them. Be authentic, let everything arise that wants to arise, and try not to suppress anything. So the second tip is always move towards a lighter feeling, a lighter vibration. Notice how some things you feel light, some things feel easier, some things just flow. Some things feel really heavy, some emotions feel really heavy. Those emotions we of course want to feel and acknowledge and love, but we want to naturally move towards those that give us a lighter feeling, which will actually automatically happen if you accept and love those heavier emotions and feelings. They will subside. They'll come back again, of course they will, but they'll subside again. So again, it sounds kind of obvious, but that's because it is. It's because it is our natural self. So anything that's obvious really is going to be important. It's going to be at your core. That's why it's so obvious. There are emotions that come to us through no control of us. You know, for example, if things happen, something that is outside of our control. But then there's also the emotions that we choose to move towards. So for example, certain foods that we eat, we may notice that they make us feel heavier. They dull us a bit. Things we consume on the television or on the internet, you know, these are all choices that we make which have an effect on us. And I know this can be a really tough one, but the people you hang around with, of course we all know that your tribe is your vibe. Try and spend more time with people who make you feel lighter. Moving swiftly on to the third tip, and this is a fun one because it is to have fun. Don't be so serious. Being serious is a very heavy feeling. It's a very heavy vibration, and we're trying to move away from that. We're trying to be free. We're trying to flow, and seriousness brings you down. Have fun. Again, I'm going to say think of a child. If they are serious, it doesn't last long. They quickly move from it. And they don't choose to be serious. They choose to have fun. They choose to play. They choose to be light. They choose to not think too much about stuff and just go, just flow. The lighter, higher energies don't like to be serious. Obviously, sometimes it's necessary to be serious, but when it's not necessary to be serious, and it's most of the time really, it's not necessary to be completely serious, let it go. Being serious is very heavy. It really does weigh you down. It suppresses you. It's a low vibration. Having fun is light. It's a light vibration. You'll be raising your frequency by having fun. Things flow better. Even these practices, don't take these practices too seriously. We can really get caught up on that when we're on this seeker's journey. We really get caught up thinking, I must do this and I must do that, otherwise I'm not going to blah, blah, blah. Relax. This is part of the problem. It's taking you away from what you're trying to find, which is what you already are. Of course, there is a certain amount of discipline required, but discipline is going to be a lot easier if you have fun. and if you don't make it so serious. So that is my third tip. Have fun, don't be so serious. We're on this journey because we are choosing to be on this journey. We chose to be on this journey. That's why we came here, to be on this journey. So have fun and enjoy it. Those are my 3 kind of esoteric ways to raise your vibe, and do all the others that you can. So movement is obviously very, very good. Decluttering, very, very good. You can use crystals, essential oils. Having a clean environment I find really, really, really important. I have never liked clutter. I've always wanted to change things around, move things. So of course, what I've said in this video goes hand in hand with all of those. I just wanted to offer a slightly different perspective. And so just to summarize, be authentic, be you. You are perfect. You are naturally vibrating at the frequency you want to be at. Don't suppress any emotions. Remember that any emotion you suppress and any emotion you don't love will actually end up controlling you and thus lower your vibration. Second point, always move towards a higher feeling, a lighter feeling, which sounds so obvious, but we tend to skip over the obvious things. Life isn't that complicated. It is as complicated as we make it. Simply move towards a lighter feeling. Simply move towards what feels to you like a higher vibration. And the third tip is, don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. You don't need to be. Have fun. Enjoy this. And before you know it, you will be realizing that you are naturally vibrating super, super high, and your manifestations will come flooding into you. Guarantee it. Mine certainly have, to the point where I can't really keep up with them. So thank you for watching until the end of this video. I hope the video quality isn't too bad. I can't really tell at this point, but we'll find out. Leave me a comment below. Let me know anything you want. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know what your favorite way to raise your vibration is. And, you know, if you did like anything about this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, because I do have videos coming to you 4 times a week. Let me know what sort of video you actually want, because I'm easy. I'm just having fun. So, you know, let me know what you want. And there's one other thing. What is it? Oh, ring the bell. Make sure you ring the bell, because then you get notified every time I upload one of these videos. So, namaste for now. Much love to you all. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video.